One of the biggest prospects in this draft class has not had an easy path to the place where he is today. So let's see how Kenneth Walker got here.
And the Spartans. Kenneth Walker! Touchdown!
Out of the little old town of Arlington, Tennessee, Kenneth grew up on humble, hardworking roots, and those very roots allowed him to become a one-of-a-kind talent at running back. After getting the opportunity to carry the rock a bit as a sophomore, Kenneth was able to do his thing with nearly 900 yards and 8 touchdowns. Not too shabby of a performance for someone who only carried the ball just under 120 times, but only the beginning of what Kenneth had in store. Over 1,200 yards and 17 touchdowns the following season allowed my man to prove that he could take a larger piece of the offense moving forward. Although he only played in 8 games in his last year with the team, his over 1,300 yards and 16 touchdowns solidified himself as a diamond in the rough in good old Southern Tennessee. He may have only been a 3-star, but he still had schools like Kent State and Wake Forest taking notice. Considering that pretty much every other offer was D2, it wasn't a crazy tough choice, as Kenneth took the trip down to good old Wake Forest to become a Deacon. Although he had a pretty impressive high school career, it didn't seem like Kenneth would get his opportunity as early as he did, but his nearly 600 yards and 4 touchdowns proved that he had elite talent from the get-go. The transition from a little town in South Tennessee to a school in one of the biggest conferences in college football is tough enough, but to do that and then play well as only a freshman is really a testament to how unique Kenneth Walker is. Crazy enough, he had the exact same number of yards, but this time 13 touchdowns the following season, as he seemingly neither regressed or progressed, but just kind of maintained his first year production. And so he decided to opt out of the last 2 games of the season. Anyways, considering the fact that my man was wanting to get on the NFL's radar, it seemed like something was going to have to give in order for that to happen. Now Wake Forest is great, but I wouldn't say it was the best opportunity for Kenneth to get his name out there. Well, then in comes the transfer portal. And after only 1 day, my man found his new home with the Spartans at good old Michigan State. As Kenneth would say, at Wake I felt like I wasn't able to showcase all my skills. I believe I can be versatile, and so he traveled over 600 miles to find a place where he could really do his thing. Turns out that both sides needed a change, as the Spartans were one of the worst rushing teams in the Big Ten with a very rough 2.5 yards per carry. With that in mind, the lackluster play connects the dots as to why the team went after Kenneth as soon as he entered the transfer portal. As running backs coach William Pegler would say, I felt like we needed someone who was an explosive playmaker, anyone who could hit their head on the goalpost anytime they touched the ball. All of this was a long-winded way of saying that Michigan State found a hidden gem in Kenneth Walker, and now we're looking to take full advantage of his talent as soon as he stepped on the football field. Well, it seems like Kenneth wanted to do the same as he rushed for over 260 yards and 4 touchdowns in his debut against Northwestern. The fact that my man was able to put up those type of stats against a team like Northwestern proved that Kenneth had finally found his spot and now was looking to continue his dominance. I would say he did that and much more as he put together by far his best season in not just college, but just football in general, as he rushed for over 1,600 yards and 18 touchdowns, and upon that led Michigan State to a 10-2 regular season, and for the cherry on top, a Peach Bowl win over Pittsburgh. Not too shabby of a year for someone who had been underutilized in Wake Forest, and upon that, it established him as one of, if not the best running backs in the draft. Kenneth practically won every award a running back could get, as he was arguably the best overall back in all of college football. The fact that he was able to do all of that in a brand new team and in a brand new offense is a testament to just how talented and determined my man is to play his best football time and time again. The fact that he has described himself as an explosive back should be proof enough that he has the utmost confidence in his game, and is the main reason he has gotten to this point in the first place. The same confidence is what earned him a ticket to the Combine, where he was once again able to impress the football world with a 4.38 40-yard dash, and even himself as he was expecting in the low 4.4s. Considering how well he showed out at the Combine, it's not much of a surprise that he is frankly a first-round talent after he was able to prove himself as one of the most versatile prospects in college football in only 1 year at Michigan State. But honestly, all this talk about the first round and best prospect is all dust in the wind for Kenneth, as he just wants to take full advantage of whatever opportunity he is given by working as hard as anyone out there. That type of spirit and drive to just play his best football is what makes me think that he is something special, and upon that could allow him to make an impact sooner than later. Anyways, what do you guys think? Is Kenneth the best running back in the draft? Or was he just a product of a good offense at Michigan State? Let me know in the comments down below. Kenneth Walker took a leap of faith going from Wake Forest to Michigan State, and let's just say it paid off big time, as he was able to become arguably the best running back prospect in his class. So what's next?
Season.
All right, toe has met leather, and we are underway, and the first touch is for Kenneth Walker.
Thanks for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below what stuff you want next. But anyways, see you all soon, and peace out.